Well, there's no easy way of saying this, but the Liberals won. They won a minority government. And at the time of recording this, immediately after my live stream, it is 10:34 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Figure out what time zone that is applicable to you. The Liberals have 165 seats. Pierre and the Conservatives have about 149. And Pierre's riding has not actually been finished tallying because of the massive barrier of 91 people listed on that ballot. The only ballot in the entire country that had 91 ballots or 91 candidates. It's unclear as to where Pierre Poilievre has actually won his riding or not. But what we do know, Carney is prime minister with a liberal minority. Jagmeet Singh went down on his sword. He's done. No more Jagmeet. That's it. Finito. That's not hyperbolic or anything. It's not theorizing. You're going to hear his exit speech today. And I actually drink to it. I'm recording this immediately after my live stream. And I drink straight from the bottle of vodka. It's quite impressive, actually, the fact that Jagmeet's out. So sequence of orders on this video. One is during my election stream, I was speaking with the pleb on the phone. So we're going to start off with that clip. And then two, you have Jagmeet Singh resigning from his party leadership because he lost his riding. He's done. That's it. Finally, he's going to ride off in a Maserati and hopefully pop 3 tires, not 4, just 3. Just 3. Then we're going to see Pierre Poilievre's final speech at the election as he left the venue, and then my closing remarks from my live stream in that order. But before we get into it, this video is brought to you by Ground News. The news moves incredibly fast, and with the election right around the corner, it's not just about keeping up, but it's all about seeing through the noise. Narratives, they shift by the hour, and in a media landscape full of spins, how a story is reported is just as important as the actual story. This is where Ground News comes in. Ground News is a website and app designed to address these exact issues. Each day, they pull in thousands of news articles from around the world and organize them by story in one place. And for each story, you'll get the visual breakdown of the political bias, reliability, and ownership. Take this story on the conservative platform's $100 billion in proposed measures over 4 years. There are roughly 50 different sources covering it, and the overwhelming majority of the coverage shows the left, making this a blind spot on the right. The Red Deer Advocate, a left-leaning outlet, ignores the economic impact entirely and focuses on perceived anti-trans elements. I guess economic policy wasn't exciting enough. Meanwhile, the Ottawa Citizen, which leans more to the right, it takes a different track, highlighting how the platform pledges to trim bloated bureaucracy, something that we could use more than ever, as new government jobs are basically the only form of economic growth in Canada. If there's one feature I think everyone should be using right now, it's the blind spot feed, which it shows you stories that one side of the spectrum isn't covering at all. Stuff you literally wouldn't know existed if you were only getting your news from one source. As someone who covers news in politics, I know how important it is to look at stories from different angles. Ground News helps me through the spin and get the facts for myself. And it's no surprise that they have over 10,000 5-star reviews. If you subscribe through my link in the description or use the QR code, you'll get 40% off all unlimited access Vantage plan. That's the same plan that I use. Visit ground.news/sun to subscribe and take control of how you see the world. That's ground.news/sun. Now let's get back to the video. I was outside having a cigarette and we've been talking for a few minutes now. And here's what he has to say to all the viewers on the stream. Go ahead, buddy.
Hello, Canada. I know you're sad right now. I'm sad. Everyone's sad. We can't believe what we saw, but I just want to let you know that the fight is not over. The fight will never be over. We're going to save our country, whether it's today or in 4 years from now. But I just want to say, I gave you guys everything I could. I gave you every ounce of me. And I'm sorry that I could not help you guys deliver the win tonight. I feel crushed as you guys are. And the I love Canada. I love Canadians. I feel bad that you guys, many people in Canada can't just get up and leave. You know, they can't afford it. And I feel bad for those people who can't escape this country, who want to escape this country. And I'm going to keep fighting for you guys. I'm going to keep making content. I'm going to keep trying to inspire people. But I know everyone's sad tonight. I'm sad, but the fight is not over. It's not over. Sunshine knows it. I know it. We're not done. Carney is not going to last longer than one term. There's no chance. So, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Sunshine?
The fight's not over. It's just getting started. How about that? This is nothing to do with Pierre. Pierre is an excellent leader. He's done a phenomenal job. This is not Pierre's fault. Like you said, when I was outside having a smoke, that this was just lightning in a bottle for Carney with everything that happened with Trump and the tariffs, and it was just a struck of luck. Yeah,
it was a lightning strike. That's what happened.
That's what you said.
Type of luck the Liberals had to win this election. It makes me sick. It really makes me sick that they got this lucky. The Canadians were so easily distracted by these tariffs to not be able to see the destruction that's happened to our country in the last 10 years. Homelessness everywhere, drugs, people are broke, people can't afford houses, groceries, and somehow that is a bigger issue than that's not a bigger issue than the tariffs. It's sad, it's enraging. It's like, it's more sad than anything that I share a country with people this ridiculous, but we're going to keep fighting, Sunshine. We can't stop fighting, man. We can't stop fighting. This is not over.
The fight begins now. How about that? We're just getting started.
And everyone who's going to come out on the media in the next week, who's going to blame Pierre for blowing a lead, it has nothing to do with Pierre. And he's the one I'm the most sad for tonight because he did nothing wrong. He ran an excellent campaign. He was an excellent leader. And the fact that he got so unlucky like this over Trump tariffs, it breaks my heart for him, man. It truly breaks my heart. And all these people who think they're going to replace Pierre, like Doug Ford. Get ready, Doug Ford. You don't know what's coming to you. You thought we shit on Trudeau? Wait till Doug Ford tries to run for leadership. He'll see what happens.
The fat pig with rabies.
I mean, I spoke with all the YouTubers. Nobody likes Doug Ford. They're all in agreement the fact that he fucked us over tonight. He didn't endorse Pierre. And not only did he not endorse Pierre, he also went out of his way to derail his campaign. You know, the fact is that Doug Ford put his political aspirations ahead of the Canadian people. He's willing to make the Canadian people suffer for 4 more years because he wants to be the conservative leader. Well, let me tell you, there is no chance Doug Ford's going to be the conservative leader because he does not have the support of the YouTube community and all the content creators. They all hate him. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this plays out. But if Doug Ford thinks he's going to be the next conservative leader, well, I got news for you, Doug Ford. Wait till you feel our wrath, brother. I'm telling you.
Well said, my friend. Well said. Safe travels.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Congratulations on the large stream tonight.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
There you go, folks. That's from the Pleb. It ain't over. It ain't over. The fight is just beginning. This country is fractured. We all know that. Let's keep looking at what's going on, shall we?
You're gonna get me all choked up here, guys.
He's a proud loser.
Here, folks. Thank you very much. The love is amazing. I appreciate y'all. Big thank you to Suzanne. She's been with us from the beginning. Huge thank you. Appreciate her so much. Thank you. Thank you. And all of you in this room, you guys poured your heart into this. Thank you so much for everything you've done. You're amazing. I love you all. Thank you. And I know
Jagmeet is out of work.
And election parties, night parties across the country, people are gathered. I want to thank them all for all their hard work. They're amazing people gathered together across the country. I want to take a moment to congratulate Prime Minister Carney on his victory. He has an important job to do to represent all Canadians and to protect our country and its sovereignty from the threats of Donald Trump. Tonight and every night, all of us here, we're on Team Canada. We want Canada to thrive, and we're going to continue to fight for Canada.
Step down as party leader, boy. Step down as party leader.
I want to congratulate all the other leaders on a hard-fought campaign. It's been the honor of my life to represent the people of Burnaby Central. Tonight they chose, thank you. Tonight they chose a new member of parliament, and I wish them well as they continue to work hard for this community.
Obviously,
I know this night is a disappointing night for New Democrats. We had really good candidates that lost tonight. I know how hard you work. I spent time with you. You're amazing. I'm so sorry you're not going to be able to represent your communities. I know you're going to continue to fight for them. I know on how many doors you knocked, how many family dinners you missed, how many nights your kids went to bed without you there to tuck them in. I know it was a tough sacrifice, and I just want to thank, and we can get a round of applause to every single candidate that ran for us. Thank you.
Shut up, boy! Shut up! I can't wait to drink the vodka! I can't wait! I'm a man of my word. Oh man, that's gonna make me hammered. That's gonna make me hammered. I'm so messed up already from this long ass stream. Oh, yeah. Jagmeet is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Jagmeet is gone. That's it. That paused his loser speech. We're gonna watch it. Don't worry. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody in his riding that voted against him. God bless him. God bless him. Jagmeet Singh is going down as the worst politician in Canadian history. He is certainly making the history books in Canada as the biggest piece of garbage that ruined this country. This election should have been Pierre Poilievre versus Justin Trudeau. And it wasn't. And so we never got that closure that we deserved. You didn't get that closure. I didn't get that closure. And so we're dealt a different hand of cards, and we'll get by this. We'll get by this. We'll get past this. But Jagmeet Singh, you greedy son of a bitch. You were out for your pension this entire time. You never had a shot at being prime minister. You knew that. I knew that. The thousands of people that care, the millions of people that care about this country knew that. You are a garbage man. You are a horrible dumpster fire, which is why you just lost your own riding tonight. I hope your Maserati gets 3 flat tires. I hope your Maserati gets 3 flat tires all simultaneously. I'll leave it at that.
Thank all those incredible candidates and their incredible teams, because no candidate can do without a team. The volunteers, the staff, thank you to all those candidates.
Cheers,
and
everybody.
Staffs. One time.
Good old Alberta Pure. Right out the freezer. Fuck that guy. Straight up.
Choosing to commit your life to politics obviously comes with some sacrifice, but we choose this life because of the chance to change the country we love for the better. We may lose sometimes, and those losses hurt, it's tough. But we are only defeated if we stop fighting. We're only defeated when we believe that those that tell us that we can never dream of a better Canada, a fairer Canada, a more compassionate Canada. I have met New Democrats from coast to coast to coast who will never back down, even when they're told that there's no room for them at the table.
Put L's in the chat. Screw this guy. Put some L's in the chat.
We
put
make
some
room
L's
for
in the
everyone because
chat.
we believe that there is enough wealth in Canada for all of us to live the life that we deserve. Honestly, I got to avoid making eye contact with certain people because then it's going to get too emotional up here. So I just made the mistake of doing that, so I'm going to look away now. You know who you are. Don't look at me again.
We don't want to look at you, boy.
Almost 8
We don't
years
wanna
ago,
look at you.
I was elected the leader of this incredible party, this incredible movement. I've worked really hard to be worthy of this trust, to
You did
live up
not.
to the legacy of our movement.
Corruption and greed,
Hold on a sec, I guess.
stupidity,
Thank you.
being a joke, a clown, a loser,
One more sec.
a scammer, a grifter.
Tonight, I've been informed a party leader that I'll be stepping down as party leader as soon as an interim leader can be appointed.
The best part of the night. It's the best part of the night, folks. That's the best part of the night. Oh my goodness. Take the victories where they come. Here's another freaking cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Stepping down as party leader. You couldn't have asked for something better coming out of this election. Aside from Pierre winning. Oh my goodness. I might have to put my glasses on. I'm going to cry. I told you, if Jagmeet cries, I'm going to cry.
Now, I could not have done this incredible job without, here's a point, give me a second to break down a bit. I couldn't have done it without the incredible support of my wife, Good Kidden. She has been my rock. She's been my foundation. For the past couple years, I've been regretting that I didn't thank her on the night of the last election. So this is my opportunity to make up for it. She has literally been my rock. I couldn't have done this without her. She's backed me up and supported me.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy.
She has made so many sacrifices. She convinced me that she's enjoyed them all, but I don't know. But she's amazing. I'm just so thankful. Thanks for being on this journey. I'm going to give you a hug. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. This makes me so happy.
Also, I might break down this part because, and Anhad and Dani, my daughters, remind me of the future. God damn it, that we are fighting for.
I'm so happy.
That's just because I get emotional anytime I talk about my kids.
I get emotional when you leave.
My daughters, so I get a little emotional. I've also been supported by my family, and I got to thank my parents who are here today. They're amazing. Love you both.
You ruined this country, you sack of shit. Oh, 3 flat tires on your Maserati.
I wouldn't have been on this journey without my brother, so big shout out to my brother, Krathan. And honestly, this might sound funny, but my in-laws, I literally couldn't have done this without my in-laws. They're amazing. Where are my in-laws? They're somewhere here. Wherever they are, they're here. I wanted to look at them and point at them too. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without them. Literally, if you're a parent, you know how important your parents are. And your in-laws too, it turns out. So huge thank you. They've supported us. They've kept me grounded, given us great advice. I'm so thankful to my family. You can't do this work without great people, and you can't do this without a great family supporting you. So thank you to my family. I'm spilling my water and everything. It's getting a little bit. I'm trying to be graceful here, folks. I also want to thank my NDP caucus. This is a team that together we brought historic change for people. We brought real change to the lives of Canadians. I know that people are concretely better off because of our work over the last 8 years, and no election result will ever diminish that. So thank you so much. My caucus, honestly, I'm so thankful to them all. We did some incredible work together. Seriously, every one of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I might break down this part too, forgive me if I do. I can only do this, and we can only do this work because of a great staff. Yeah. And y'all just poured your heart into me, into the work that we did. So
I'm going to cry of joy again. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
It's a good thing that there's water here. This water is very strategically placed for me, so it's very, very lucky that I might need a couple more glasses, so just, if anyone can help me out on that, that'd be great. Y'all brought your talent, your heart to the fight every day. We treat each other with respect and dignity and with kindness, and I love y'all. Yeah. All right. We're almost there, folks. I got a couple other things I really want to get off my chest here. One other thing is, nothing's too spicy. It's just good stuff. I often speak about something my mom taught me. It's a Sikh teaching of Chardi Kala. And this is something fundamental to who I am. And it means, the words break down. Chardi means rising, and Kala means spirits. And it's something that it captures a big part of who I am. And it's the idea that in the fight for justice, in the fight for fairness, in the fight that we fight, we want to have optimism in the face of struggle. We want to have a defiant optimism. It's like this eternal resilience. And this is the spirit that I carry tonight. Obviously, I'm disappointed that we could not win more seats, but I'm not disappointed in our movement. I'm hopeful for our party. I know that we will always choose hope over fear, and optimism over despair, and unity over hate. New Democrats literally built this country.
I couldn't be happier when I say shut the hell up and get the hell out of there. I am just at the limit with Jagmeet Singh. And to be honest, he speaks for another 20 seconds and goes and hugs people. We ain't going to watch it. Sorry, I don't care to watch it.
Merci, chers Canadiens.
Thank you, dear Canadians.
He might go down on the sword as well.
I love you too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's with profound gratitude that I stand before you today at the moment of this historic election. Because only in Canada could the story that Anna and I bring to the stage be possible. The adopted son of school teachers and a Venezuelan refugee stand on this stage in front of our proud country, offering ourselves up to serve for the future. After millions of people have shown up and marked their X, spoken their voice, and exercised their democratic rights. We could not be more proud. We could not be more grateful for the opportunity the Canadians have given us.
Throw some W's in the comments for Pierre, huh? He fought hard.
Speaking now of Anna, I want to take a moment to thank my incredible wife. She's been by my side. She's my rock. I love and cherish you and our little ones more than you'll ever know. And I could not have done any of this without you. Thank you so much. I love
you. He might spend time with his family now and step out of the ring.
Now, my message to Canadians. The promise that was made to me and to all of you is that anybody from anywhere could achieve anything, that through hard work, you could get a great life, you could have a nice, affordable home on a safe street. My purpose in politics is and will continue to be to restore that promise.
Whoa. Yeah, Pierre.
Thank you.
Pierre.
To the candidates who ran under our banner as Conservatives, to the volunteers who knocked on the doors, made phone calls, put up lawn signs, rallied at our events, donated their hard-earned money to our cause, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. To the millions of people who voted for the Conservative Party and put their hopes and dreams in our vision, thank you. It will be an honor to continue to fight for you and to be a champion of your cause as we go forward.
A true one. Wow. Bring it home.
Ça serait un grand honneur de
It would be a great honor to continue to fight for you
J'ai un honneur d'être votre voix.
because I have the honor of being your voice and fighting for the conservative values that you voted for. And especially it will be an honor to continue to work towards the promise of Canada, that anyone here who works hard can have a beautiful life in a beautiful home in a safe community. That is our vision, and we will bring it home. Thank you.
To my fellow Conservatives, we have much to celebrate tonight. We've gained well over 20 seats. We got the highest share of vote. Our party has received since 1988. We denied the NDP and Liberals enough seats to form a coalition government, meaning and we did all of this in a very difficult environment. That said, we are cognizant of the fact that we didn't quite get over the finish line yet. We know that change is needed, but change is hard to come by. It takes time. It takes work. And that's why we have to learn the lessons of tonight so that we can have an even better result the next time the Canadians decide the future for the country. Canadians have opted for a razor-thin minority government, a virtual tie in the vote count. So I would like to congratulate Prime Minister Carney on leading this minority government. We'll have plenty of opportunity to debate and disagree, but tonight we come together as Canadians. We will do our job. Yes, we will do our job to hold the government to account. But first, we congratulate people from all political backgrounds on participating in the democratic process. And as I said, while we will do our constitutional duty of holding government to account and proposing better alternatives, we will always put Canada first as we stare down tariffs and other irresponsible threats from President Trump. Conservatives will work with the Prime Minister and all parties with the common goal of defending Canada's interests and getting a new trade deal that puts these tariffs behind us while protecting our sovereignty and the Canadian people. I want to thank my Conservative team, my caucus, my members of the Conservative staff and others who've helped reshape the entire political landscape in this country. Conservatives have achieved major breakthroughs tonight. We brought in record support from blue-collar and unionized workers, youth, new Canadians. We gave voices to countless people across this country who've been left out and left behind for far too long. We won the big debates of our time on the carbon tax, on inflation, on housing, on the drug crisis, on crime. Conservatives have been leading the debate, and we will continue to put forward the best arguments to improve the lives of our people right across this country. But we will not stop there. Every single day, our Conservative caucus and I will be holding the government to account on behalf of the millions of Canadians who believed in the message of change. En tant que parti, on a grandement
As a party,
élargi notre soutien.
we have expanded our support, and every day the Conservative caucus and myself will be working in Ottawa to bring the government to account on behalf of the millions of Canadians who decided to vote for real change. I've had the honor of crisscrossing this country and speaking to the thousands of people who shared their concerns and worries and hopes with me.
Hardworking people took precious time out of their day to tell me about their struggles, their pain, their fears, but also their hopes and dreams. Welders and waitresses, farmers and factory workers, seniors, small business owners, and single mothers, young Canadians and young families pleading for the chance to own a home, parents who worried that their kids would never be able to move out of their home, grandparents who saw their grandchildren suffering from the shortfalls of our economy, and countless others who are afraid to go outside because of the rising wave of crime. All of these stories touched my heart and gave me inspiration to work towards something better. These people continue to need voices, and I will continue to fight for them every day,
Attaboy.
and every day we will never give up
Attaboy.
on fighting for the Canadian people.
A true patriot.
Thank you. We hear your stories. We will carry those stories with us into Parliament. We will not forget the people for whom we work and for whom we fight every day. Now, I know that some of you might be disappointed that change did not get over the finish line tonight. Change takes time. Most of all, it requires that we never give up, because our people and our country are worth fighting for.
Yeah. Throw some W's down, folks. That's exactly right. The fight ain't over. It's just starting.
I've heard you, and I carried your stories with me throughout this campaign. Your stories will stay with me when I fight with my Conservative team to continue defending you and pushing forward your interests. For those who desperately need change, I know that you're disappointed. Change is difficult and it takes time. But it especially means that we can never give up, because our country and its people deserve that we fight for them.
Everyone who stood with us today and the millions of people who voted for other parties. And so, my message tonight, for the single mother working 2 jobs but still has an empty fridge and an empty bank account, for the young people who despair at never being able to afford a home, for the seniors on fixed incomes whose savings are eroded by inflation and no longer feel safe in their local neighborhood parks, for those who are now living in fear and terror because of crime, for those worried about losing their jobs because of unacceptable tariffs from the United States of America, for all of those who feel left behind and forgotten, my message is one of hope. Change will take time, but we will fight for that change, and we will deliver that change, and we will never give up on fighting for the great Canadian promise that anyone from anywhere can achieve anything, that hard work gets you a great life in a beautiful house on a safe street protected by our brave troops under our proud flag. Canada first, Canada always. Let's bring it home. Thank you very much, Canada. Merci beaucoup, Canada.
Wow. Incredible. Incredibly emotional. What a night. What an absolute shocking night. This isn't the outcome that any of us were hoping or expecting, but this is the outcome that we have. And I think that moving forward, we just have to keep doing what we're doing. is uncertainty on top of more uncertainty. We aren't going to get any results, any final results tonight, but 100% the Liberals have won a minority government. That's the unfortunate reality. Whether that's what you were expecting, whether that's what you dreaded, it is what it is. Pierre Poilievre announced that he plans on staying on as the leader of the Conservative Party, even though as of right now, his riding is at risk. He was trailing by about 2,000 seats or 2,000 votes. We're just going to have to wake up to maybe some more shifts that happen, but there is nothing as of right now that are going to put the Conservatives in a advantageous position. That's the unfortunate reality. Now, if we focus on the positives of this election, we'll see that the most hated man, the most hated politician in Canadian history, Jagmeet Singh, has just gone down on his sword. He's thrown in the towel and is no longer the leader of the NDP. So that's going to take a little bit of time to reshape, but Jagmeet Singh is out of politics effective immediately. Pierre Poilievre's future is a little bit uncertain, given the fact that we still don't have the conclusive numbers on his riding. He did make his speech before his the ballots were all counted in his riding. Whether that was strategic and he didn't want to stay there for the L, or if he truly is actually going to stay on as the party leader, even without a seat, time will tell. But again, when I started this stream 7.5 hours ago, I had theorized with MCGA YouTube channel on what it would look like for the Conservative Party post Pierre. And when I said that, I didn't mean right away. I truly thought Pierre would win. Of course, it's his riding. Of course, there's a strong Conservative base in Canada, clearly. Like almost the equal amount of Liberal voters voted Conservative. There's a lot of people out there that are very pro-Conservative and pro-Pierre. We can speculate on what lost the election, what rhetoric, external factors, internal factors in terms of things here in Canada. None of that really matters right at this moment. But what does matter is that even though this was a loss for the Conservative Party, I consider this a loss for me. Maybe you consider this a loss for yourself as well, for your wants, your needs, your values. What we do know is that we may have lost tonight, but the fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning. So in terms of, I know there's a lot of creators out there that are wondering what the heck is going to happen with the their YouTube channels. What are people going to be doing? I'm not going anywhere. It's going to be the same thing as what I have been doing, what we've been doing, building a community, talking about politics. Instead of dunking on Trudeau, we're going to keep dunking on Mark Carney. And I think that there's been a lot of people that have been negatively affected, their lives uprooted and completely changed and flipped upside down from this Liberal government. And so the direction for my channel, I think, is going to be trying to help as many people as I can through sharing the news, expressing my opinions, or doing what we did as a community for that veteran lady, Pam, that I met at the Nanaimo rally, the Pierre Poilievre Nanaimo rally, of trying to find people that have been negatively affected by the Liberal government and try to help their life in some sort of way. So that kind of concludes today's live stream. There has been an incredible and overwhelming amount of support for this channel and other creators alike. And I really hope that everyone does stick around and is still as enthusiastic and as involved with my channel and with other people's channels in the same space, because again, there was a bit of there was a lack of communication between, the community, the creator space, and everybody became united under the common cause of trying to make this country a better country, something that, a change. That's Pierre's entire platform. Change, fighting for change. And I think that we are going to see some change. It's not going to happen right away, obviously, but it's going to take time. And just like Pierre said in his exit speech, change takes time. It's unfortunate that we didn't get what we wanted, but it is a reality. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to the stream. It's time to go to bed, everybody. It's time to go to bed. So far in the stream, there is over 631,000 people that have tuned in. Mind blowing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing to the channel and all the overwhelming amount of super chats. It's incredible to see how strong the community within conservatives really is. And we've made a difference. We just didn't get to cross that finish line in the way that we wanted. Hope you all enjoy your night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a follow-up video. Peace and love, everybody. Bye for now. But I'll drink one more to Jagmeet Singh being gone. Cheers, everybody. Fuck that guy.